Hey guys, DK5ONV back. 40 meters is a mess tonight.
A big salute, Conopy. Big salute. Happy Easter, Conopy.
40 meters is a mess tonight. I mean, talking about the propagation and
See you next week. Good night, everybody, and good morning in Europe. And 73 to all the listeners out there. Anybody wants to stay on frequency, please do. I'm going to close off now. WA3FET. Thank you, Lee. Bang up job again. Thank you for keeping everybody in order today. See you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Okay then, 73's and Happy Easter from Sherrock Harbor. DK5ONV waving a hand. Happy weekend and Happy Easter, Jim. DK5ONV is signing, and want to say hello and Happy Easter to W3MPG, to Rod in Pennsylvania. He was messaging me and letting me know that he has a lot of QR Norway over there. Happy Easter also to you, Rod, and hope we will make a contact next week. DK5ONV from Studio C in Sherrock Harbor is saying 73 guys. I'm signing. Over. Who is this again? Okay, who was that giving me a call? Okay, Joe. Yeah, now I can hear you better. I just had to play with my notch over here. The frequency is a little noisy tonight. Very crazy. Thank you for calling me back, Joe. Have a happy weekend and a happy Easter, and stay safe, and I'm looking forward to talk to you next week. DK5ONV waving a hand. Yeah, that's how it goes. You know, that's weird. I mean, conditions are changing every couple seconds, even if you don't really notice that. But the band is up and down, closing and opening and twisting and turning and rapping and stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? Yes. And not every day is like the other day. That's unfortunately the way it is, but we were able to talk to most of our friends, and I just wished we had more propagations into South Africa. There have been 2 South African stations. I could hear one of them, but I couldn't identify his call sign. So Jim, he tried to help me out. W3FET, thank you for that, Jim. I could hear him, but I couldn't understand the goddamn. I mean, I couldn't understand what he was saying. So yeah, well, that's the way it is. It was pretty close, so that doesn't make sense at all. You guys, you got the beams and the big ears. That's why you guys are the big gun boys. And yeah, well, who was that from South Africa? Zulu Sierra 1. Oh, I didn't wrote it on my paper. I just checked him on QRZ.com. That was yeah, Zulu Sierra 1 Charlie Fox. Yeah, Chuck Charles, exactly. and could hear Israel for Zulu 5 Tango Tango, Isaac. Yeah, sometimes things getting a little bit out of control, and there was a lot of doubling and tripling. Stations are doubling and tripling like crazy. Even Alex did that a couple times. R7TG, Radio 7 Tango Germany. Well, that happens if you not listening, or if there's just something in the receive. Let me switch off that amp. I don't need it anymore right now, so that fan goes on my nerves. So sometimes it's just people not really listening carefully, and sometimes it's just about that the band's conditions are changing. You got the Cura Norway, or you have splatter, you know, from 2 kilohertz up or 3 kilohertz up, depending, and this makes it really hard to do the best job you can. So and if you are tired, you didn't have much of sleep because you've been spending the last days on the radio, and like Uncle Gunther does, then you're sitting here and you listening, and you're trying to pull yourself together, and trying to be concentrated. So yeah, folks, Uncle Gunther really needs to get back home. 35 minutes walk. I didn't take the bike tonight, been just walking. And yeah, what else was I about to say? Oh yeah, it got colder here. The temperature's been dropping for 13-14 degrees of what we had the day before yesterday. That's why I got my warm jacket on, and you need to make sure that you are comfy. And yeah, YouTubers, ham radio guys, shortwave listeners, folks that just surfed by accident to my YouTube channel, I wish you and yours a happy Easter, a peaceful Easter. Stay safe, stay healthy, don't do things I wouldn't do. You better try this here at home, but before you do this, you need to purchase a ham radio license, and that means you gotta learn about all this technician stuff, and about the regulations, the IARU, the ITU, the telecommunication rules. This is very important. Get you the stuff from the internet. Check on your local amateur radio clubs. There are people who are who will educate you, who will instruct you, and they have the official permission to do that. So this is an important thing, and yeah, just sit on your butt, learn that stuff, and you won't never regret it, I swear to God. And it doesn't matter what you really do. If you are, you know, where it takes you to. If you just want to, you know, key up the microphone, talking on the sidebands, or if you just detecting another world of ham radio, doing digital modes. I mean, it's not my thing. Seriously, Uncle Gunther, no FT4, no FT8, no SSTV. 95% of what I'm doing is talking to the microphone. Every then and when I do a little bit of CW, just you know, practicing, you know. And yeah. Okay, folks, I'll let you go for now. It's what time is it? UTC time. It's 3:36 in the morning. So the local time is we are 2 hours ahead. And yeah, time to get home. Having a breakfast. It's Saturday. I'm gonna go to the stores later on, buying groceries, filling up the refrigerator, and having a decent day today. I'm not quite sure if I will take my portable stuff and getting down to the Rhine River side. For sure I'm not gonna get into the hill area. It is very windy over there. It's cold. You will feel uncomfortable, and if the wind is still coming from the north, you know, I'm gonna die, you know, riding up the hill, and and the wind is coming right in front of me, you know, blowing right into my face, and no, it's not worth it. So maybe I'll think it over, and I will get down to the shores of the Rhine River later on. Anyways, stay safe, happy Easter, love, peace, and harmony. DK5ONV. Thank you guys.